Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. I am your tarot reader for the day. Today we are going to discover the shadow side of your life. Now, for those of you who don't know what is shadow side, it is basically the side which is due to the traumas or suppressed emotions which are there within us. So whatever things or the problems which are facing are somewhat sometimes related to this shadow side, and many a time we are not able to recognize why we get so frustrated, angry on these little things, why we get triggered. So it is due to this shadow which we have, which is undealt emotion, which needs to come into the light. So that is what is shadow side. So today we will see what could be your shadow side and how you can work with it, how you can heal that side, and it will help you transform your emotions and life and will help you function in a better way. So we have three piles right here. We have pile 1, which is this rainbow types of a crystal. This is pile 2, which is selenite cube, and this is pile 3, which is red jasmine. So before you select, I'm gonna say some prayers and help you calm down with this lavender oil so that you can select correct pile for you. Dear spirits, help the viewer to select the right pile for themselves. Dear spirits, help the viewer to select the pile which he or she meant to see. Take a deep breath, relax, and focus upon these piles or these crystals and select whichever is drawing you the most. It is for your highest and greatest good. Let us start with pile 1. Those who have selected this rainbow crystal, I'm going to keep it here. Let's start with what is the possible shadow side for this person. Spirits, show me the possible shadow side of this person. So as we see, we have Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. It is about your shadow side. Now, it seems that a lot of you have anger issues, and it is due to some childhood experiences which you were going through. You often felt that you were not heard, and you need to be loud in order to be heard or in order to feel recognized. And that is due to the childhood experiences or the relationship experiences where you often felt not acknowledged, and due to that you might have anger issues and you might have communication difficulties. You might feel like you are not accepted and your opinions doesn't matter, and that is why you either try to calmly listen to other rather than stating your opinion, or you try to please the people with whatever they want to hear about it. So that would be the possible shadow side based on this. And along with that, we have the confirmation about the communication and thought parts is by the Queen of Swords and Seven of Swords, which talks about boundaries, that you are someone who have hard time making boundaries. Reason being that you might feel that making boundaries is hurting others and you don't want to hurt others. You want to be acknowledged, and you think that one way that you are acknowledged is by letting other, you know take advantage of you in subconscious level, that you believe in helping, but sometimes it is too draining for you, but you still let other person take the advantage since you believe that it's helping you in some or the other form in communication. But that's not true. Another thing is that I see you are not able to freely flow, and I see this shadow being in the form of a responsibility. Either you are so afraid of the responsibility that you constantly escape from it, because there is potential worth which is associated with it, that you don't feel worthy, probably because of the childhood or some other experiences which is making you feel unworthy, and that unworthy feeling leads to escapism from the responsibility. That is what is so far your shadow is showing me. Spirits, tell me how this person should discover the shadow. How this person should discover this shadow. How this person. Alright, so we have Wheel of the Year, which is Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Two of Wands, and lastly we have Knight of Cups. I hope you can see the cards. So how you can recognize, or how you can find this shadow and how you can work upon it. So this Wheel of Year is talking about revising the incident which happened into your life, and you might not feel that that had significant effect on you, but remember the feeling. What are the experiences in the childhood made you feel bad or sad, or has deeper impact on you based on your worth or the way you express yourself? Think about those events, script it out. Along with that, we have Knight of Cups. It again shows the emotional part. See how your emotions were reciprocated. What was the response of your parents when you open your heart? And because of that, what are the other patterns which you have adopted? For example, you expressed how angry you were, and in the reciprocation of anger, they got angry upon you, or you try to console your parents because they cannot manage their own emotions, and that way you become people pleaser, and you have let go of your own emotions and you have neglected them. Focus upon those things. Try to pay attention on how your emotions were reciprocated majorly. Along with that, reflect upon your choices. What are the choices you made, and these choices were based on your own things or based on the society? Rethink about all the choices which you have already made and see what is yours and what belongs to others. So that way you can discover the shadow and the incidents which happened with you, and you can script it out. You can share it with the therapist, you can go for the therapy, and you can just bring awareness about it, and then you can just try to let it go. Even only acknowledging these shadow will have a greater impact, and your healing will start as soon as you acknowledge and accept these suppressed emotions, right? So let's see what Ma Kali, oh my god, I'm so sorry, what Ma Kali is going to tell you. This is the positive message from Mother Kali, what she's going to tell you at this stage. We have Devi Ma Kali. So as I said, I have mentioned a lot about your childhood. So in this card, you can see this very cute baby, and it is supported by Goddess. So she is just telling you that you are supported no matter what, no matter how impacted you were based on because of your childhood issues, or no matter how hardships you are facing right now or you will face in the future. You are always supported, no matter whosoever is there in your life or not there in your life, but you will always be supported by Divine Mother, and she is always watching you, she is always taking care of you. You are surrounded by this protective layer of hands of gods. You can see you are protected, and you are divine child. You need to believe in it, you need to believe in yourself. You are worthy enough, and you will for sure gonna thrive. Just this is catching my attention. Just pay attention to your thoughts. Make it clear to yourself that you're worthy and you're bad as bitch. Okay, so do not listen to others, do not let yourself down. Just focus on your good points, and whatever criticism you have for yourself, help yourself to overcome it. All right, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed this reading and it had helped you in some or the other way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Welcome, pile 2, those who have selected this selenite crystal. This is your shadow side reading, and let's see what your cards are talking about, what they want to tell you. Spirits, help me discover the shadow side of part 2, pile 2. A sip of a tea is helpful before I start. You also keep on hydrating yourself. Let's start about your shadow side. I feel that you have some sense of grandiosity. Grandiosity meaning that you think very highly about yourself. It is not because of your own self, but I feel that when you were a little child, you were hyped up a lot by your parents, and you were supported thoroughly. You were supported by a lot of people, and you have this sense of pride about yourself that you are someone who has accomplished a lot and who is really stable, and you're always thinking about future and worrying about the future. And I see that your emotions are somewhat trapped. You want to express them, but I think you're trying to protect the image of yours, which is emotionally stable and always put together. It is more like a good girl syndrome or good boy syndrome, which nowadays they are calling, where you have so much pressure to be perfect that you are not allowing yourself to release your actual emotions. And you actually feel quite proud about that you are so much worthy than the other people, because you are someone who has everything together. You're someone who is who has good education, who is working in a really prestigious area and has good habits and always on time and yada 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 whatsoever. And that, my friend, is the external layer. You also feel things intensely. You also have intuition, but you always choose to be someone who is more presentable socially than this vulnerable soul. There is nothing wrong in that, but there are so much emotions which are undealt, and it can give you heart attack, my friend. That's the message which I'm getting. Kid you not, that it can give you a heart attack. And right now having this, you know, my heart is very heavy. Your heart space is literally very heavy right now. Either yours, but most of the time when you are suffering through something, it's your heart which is so much affected, your heart chakra. And I'm literally feeling this thing in my chest. It feels that my heart is sinking and there is weight and burden. So that is the shadow side, that you are living under this mask and you cannot uncover yourself. At a time you feel suffocated, but you still have that constant need to be that good girl or that good boy. So that's your shadow side. Based on this card, which I feel that again it is confirming that whatever in your life is there, you have worked hard upon it and you have achieved it. And having feeling proud of that is nothing wrong, but it seems that you are not accepting other people's progress and pace of progress. It seems that you have made it quickly so far, but it is not necessary that others will do it at at your pace, right? But you don't have that acceptance, and that is not because of your ideology. It's because made you were made to think this way, that you need to go and get it. You don't need to waste your time much. You need to make this fortune and do this and do that. So that, and another is that you wanted to do things at your own pace, but you're pushed to the edge by someone or by yourself to go get it quickly. And there is lack of patience, and when you have to wait and give time to something, it's difficult for you because there is lack of acceptance about this particular thing, where you have to wait. You don't like to wait, or it just makes you so much angry and frustrated that you don't have to wait. and you're never satisfied with your progress. It seems that you always feel that you're never enough. This is never enough. You got bungalow, you got car, you got wife, you got kids, but you always want this, that. You're never satisfied. You're always working. Even though when you face burnout, which is shown by this crow, even when you feel burnout, that you are not really at the right headspace and at the right physical condition. Oh my god, why this is not focusing? I'm sorry. So at that time also, you choose to work. Maybe it makes you feel busy and not to pay attention on your emotions, but you always are running behind something, and it seems that peace is impossible. You think that your peace is in work, but that is not. It's just you're tricking your mind. So that is your shadow side. Let's see what we can do about it, how you can discover and help yourself in this shadow. Spirits, help me in healing this shadow and bringing it towards the light. Okay, we have Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. We have two pages, and we have Three of Cups. Along with that, we have Two of Swords. So basically, in this one thing you can do is let loose a lot. Look at this child. He's such a happy child. Focus, camera. Yeah, he's such a happy child, and he's someone who is not serious about anything. He's just in that playful mood. Look at her as well. She's also in that playful mood, connected to the nature, connected to her body and to her mind. Similarly, you are supposed to let it loose and just focus into play like activities where you are free, you're not carrying any burden, you're just enjoying yourself or you're enjoying out with friends, which is shown by this. You more need to let go of things rather than thinking that I need to finish this, I need to do that, I need to do this. And whenever you have this conflicting thought that I need to do it, I need to finish it up, you just need to let it be. At that time, take a break, do something which is really interesting. You can participate in arts and track camps, uh, and you can go go for play date or anything like that where you feel childlike. Nurture your inner child, just let it loose, just be free and enjoy. Go out more with friends. It is not waste of time, trust me. It's not waste of time if the friends are as same as you. So go with positive friends, have fun. Just focus upon having fun rather than achieving goals and setting materialistic bars for yourself. Once upon a time, focus upon your emotions and let it loose and have fun. Alright, that's the way to acknowledge it. Now let's get the special message from Ma Kali. I feel that you were so much burdened from the childhood. Either you have seen a lot of poverty or a lot of difficulties in the childhood that made you this way. Okay, we have Kali Kabali. So this is Divine Mother. She is married. You can see she is someone who is looking as if she has just got married, and along with that she has the horns of devil. So it talks about duality, it talks about good and bad, and it talks about the harmonious relationship of this world. We live in the world where harmony is very important, and in your case harmony is nowhere to be seen. You're focused upon only one area of your life, whereas the other area, which is internal connection, soul connection, happiness, spirituality, emotions, and all of these things are neglected. We have feminine and masculine both the sides, and it seems that you need to strike a balance between your feminine and between your masculine. That is what these tips tells, that feminine energy is flourished when you are not working, you're just having fun, you're just being, and you're just enjoying yourself without expecting anything. Whereas masculine is termed as you are doing things to achieve something, and providing and protecting, all of that comes into the masculine energy. So you focus upon what you need to heal. Mother is always there and she will help you strike balance. Just ask for the help. She is always there with you. Just ask for her help. She will help you in any shape or form. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello pile 3, those who have selected this red jasper crystal, this reading is for you. Let's see what's your shadow side. Spirit, help me discover the shadow side of pile 3. Yes, pile 3. It seems that you're always confused. You cannot take a proper decision. Along with that, I see that there is always one or the other emotional issue with you. You are not able to sustain that happy mental state. It seems that you're always having some or the other emotional difficulties working with the team, difficulties working alone, difficulty deciding anything for yourself. It seems that you're suffering a lot in multiple areas of your life, that you're not stable emotionally, mentally, physically, or materialistically. You're not balanced. You seem to not grow for some or the other reason, that you think that you are stuck. That is your shadow side, that is reflecting that it was like that somebody else has taken decisions so far for you that you don't have that ability to take decisions on your own. You don't have that ability to comfort yourself when you were emotional. You don't have that mental capacity. You have, but you don't know how to well address your own needs and help yourself. You always need someone to take care of you. You always feel that there should be someone on you who should rely. A lot of codependency I see earlier. Maybe it was on your parents, now it might be on your partner or your children or the friends, but a lot of codependent tendencies I see within you, and that is due to lack of opportunity and exposure given to you in the childhood, or the right kind of opportunities were not given to you. If given to you, then not given authority to take any decisions on your own, and um, always told that emotions are impractical and immature. So now it's taking different turn, right? With the fool, it seems that you are also careless, also because this card came for pile 1. So if you were confused between both, then somewhat it is resonating. Stability is difficult for you, and you yourself create drama in your life. Believe me that no one is bad in your life. It's just that you are so much attached to your past traumas that you're unconsciously creating new traumas for yourself and new events which is hurtful to you. That's what you're creating based on the past experiences. That is your shadow side. Stability is not coming with you because you're not allowing. You are not stabilizing yourself, and that is why stability is not coming in your way. That has a lot of roots in your childhood and adulthood, no doubt. I'm not blaming you for anything, but you need to be aware about all of these things, that you are creating it unconsciously. Okay, let's see how can we help it. How can we discover the shadow and heal it? First of all, if right now you are in a denial, that means that is your shadow. If I know, if it gets uncomfortable, which means that is your shadow. Just accept it. Acceptance and acknowledgement can help it heal quicker. Yes, we have 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, and 6 of Pentacles. So look at these ladies, how much confidence these ladies have. You're supposed to get that confidence. You're supposed to pick yourself up and do it on your own without anyone's help. This is God and this is you. You are surrounded by the God, and you are supposed to take care of your own self, your own issues. You are supposed to do it for yourself. These codependent tendencies will not take you anywhere but hurt you again and again. So see all of these patterns Heal yourself. Look at this, acknowledge it, write it down, affirm, believe, look it in the mirror and praise yourself and tell you're worthy, you're capable, and you can get everything you want without anybody's help. You're it. You're just it. You don't need anyone else's support for a longer period of time. You're supported by the God. So that way you can discover it. Lastly, we see what are the messages from Mother Kali. We have Shribala. Shribala again, look at her. She's Devi and this is you. That you are protected. You are protected. Do activities which heals your inner child. Do activities which were prohibited in the childhood or which you would not be able to do in your childhood, such as eating cotton candy or going into mela or anything like that. Mela as in fun fair or something like that. Do such activities, engage into that. Tell your inner child that it's okay to be messy, it's okay to be emotional. Be your own parent for your own inner child. A lot of inner child healing is needed. Go for the therapy or go for some healing sessions or something. That will definitely help you. Mother is always telling you that she is always behind you, taking care of you. You just need to believe and reciprocate. She's always sending you signs. Work upon your root chakra as well, because I sense a lot of insecurity, instability, fear, and that is related to root chakra. Work upon it. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one. Bye bye.